Same-sex marriage is sold as a civil right. And I believe people as individuals, I'm a libertarian, have the right to do what they want as long as it doesn't hurt others. And I'm not obsessed with the subject like people on different sides of the debate are.
Move on to the gay marriage thing. I'm a libertarian, and if you're a real listener and not somebody with a script, you would know not hundreds but thousands of times, and if you listen to my show for the first 18 years, I didn't even cover this, I don't get into what you do in your bedroom. Homosexuality has always gone on, and I'm not here even demonizing people. Let me tell, I'm not against gay people. Okay, I love them, they're great folks. But Schiff looks like the archetypal cocksucker with those little deer-in-the-headlight eyes and all his stuff. And there's something about this fairy hopping around, bossing everybody around, trying to intimidate people like me and you. I want to tell Congressman Schiff and all the rest of them, hey, listen, asshole, quit saying Roger and I. And I've never used cussing in 22 years, but the gloves are off. Listen, you son of a bitch. What the fuck's your problem? We showed the university studies where they said, we're going to promote promiscuity so that people have abortions, don't have meaningful relationships. We're going to promote homosexuality. So the so-called liberal lesbians and all these groups, they just want to have the guy with the duck's ass haircut and the James Dean outfit. The truth is James Dean wasn't slapping girls around, but they want to be the ones slapping the girls around. And statistically, it shows it. I'm not blaming all lesbians, but it shows that most of these butch lesbians, they want to be the guy smacking the hot chick around. They think that's manly. And a lot of the chicks, they like it. See, because no man will do that to them, and I'm not saying it's good if a man does that, but some women like it. And if they can't find a man to smack them around, well, they found them a girl going to do it real good. Knock them upside their head and have 50 shades of gray about the sexy rich guy that's going to chain you up. Of course, you're going to go get chained up one time. They're going to put that devil mask or that piggy mask on. They're going to say, now I'm going to torture you for about 6 weeks. So start begging for your mommy and your daddy. That's the liberals.
It is an aggressive recruiting effort. It is shoved on 5-year-old school students in the United States. 5-year-olds shouldn't be being taught about heterosexual sex or homosexual sex or anything else. Agreed. So it's the state promoting pedophilia because they're a bunch of pedophiles. I mean, look at all the pedophile scandals. That's it. I mean, it's pedophile scandals in the BBC, in the government, in the churches, everywhere. Not because there's a lot of pedophiles, but because it's a guild, it's a cult of pedophiles trying to take everything over.
People go, hey, let people live together, live in peace. That's how it is on the surface. But this agenda in the textbooks, in the plans, you see how anti-family Hollywood is. You see the agenda. You see how anti-man it is. This is a social engineering program to break down society on record. On record to tell 5-year-olds that Heather has 2 mommies or, that Bobby has 2 daddies. I mean, this is pedophile behavior. Forcing down the throat of children, specifically, sexualizing them when they're supposed to be innocent. The point is that they're force-feeding it, ladies and gentlemen, as just a way to be trendy. The point is that they are artificially trying to amplify it unnaturally with chemicals in the food and water to reduce our population numbers and to break up the family. Being straight is a crime, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, look at how they demonize gun owners, conservatives, libertarians. They're coming after us. Now, the average gay person is not into this, but they still will support any policy government puts out because, oh, that's their friend. That's the friend that wants them to have rights. Is that why the government in 1978, on record, this has been declassified partially, is part of a Navy program in a hepatitis operation in the village there in New York, gave thousands of highly promiscuous gay men who were having hundreds of partners a month. Very destructive, folks. Very destructive lifestyle at that level. HIV, just like Bayer helped pass that around as well. Oh, they care about you real good. They like it you're not going to have kids. They like it you're going to die alone, statistically. They like the fact that gay men have the lowest life expectancy. They want to kill you. The last thing they want is for you to ever have the joy of children. But don't worry. Don't worry. They're going to go take heterosexuals' kids. They're hunting us. And give them to the gay couples. That's what goes on. And I'm supposed to go, hey, and it was just all they were doing was gay, 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 gay. And every time I look at Michelle or Michael Obama the first lady or the first tranny, every time I look at them, something doesn't look right. She doesn't look like any black woman or any woman I've ever known. She's got shoulders that are wider than a man's, which physiologically doesn't happen. Again, you can put 3 heads on a man's shoulders and only 2 heads on a woman's shoulders. That's a known anatomy. And then women generally have wider hips than men do. And you look at her arms and the rest of it, when she's standing straight on, she looks like no woman I have ever seen. And then I went to brunch at a restaurant, and they had the news on without the audio, and it was gay, 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 gay. Altar, maybe have a pyramid, and you go up, and the gay priests are there, and they chop your kid up with a meat cleaver, to prove you're not racist or homophobic. I mean, this every society has done this. In Sodom and Gomorrah, whether you believe the Bible or not, the men come to the door and say, "Give us those men. Come out. We're going to have sex with you." They want to get you in a dungeon. They want to strap you down and take a buzzsaw and cut the top of your head off like a pumpkin and pull it off and get a little spoon and go, well, you're looking in the mirror. This is one thing I know they like to do. And they go, I'm going to eat your brain now. Let's start at the side areas here, because we don't want to take away your sight at the back or your thinking on the front. I'm going to eat your cerebral cortex last. Because I've got power. I love Satan, and I'm going to suck you dry. And I'm going to torture you to death. And you're going to follow my liberal orders. And you're going to talk like I talk. And you're going to be guilty when I say you're guilty. And you're going to bow to me. And I'm going to teach huge hordes of people that we shovel welfare at to hate you if you produce, to hate you if you're good, and to create a total system of collapse. And then I got in my car, I was listening to talk radio, and it was gay, 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 gay. Now, the truth is, there is a move at the UN. There is a move to sexualize children. Sumner Redstone has said that, and it's nobody's business to be trying to target children with Heather has 2 mommies, or you can't say boy or girl because somebody may not identify as that. That is space cult, suicide cult, exterminism, craziness. The eugenics transhumanist cult wants to confuse the general species ahead of rendering us down and removing us. The decision has been made. Cheer up, the post-human era is dawning. The plan is an asexual humanoid, even if they decide to keep us around, stated in hundreds of textbooks. And I walk in here and the stacks of articles they're printing off, gay, 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 gay.
Women have been reporting themselves as getting progressively less happy every decade since the Second World War. It cannot be unrelated to...
That's right. It's a bunch, let's just say it. And I'm not being mean about this, but it's a bunch of weird, twisted, ugly women.
It is.
That are jealous.
And mainly lesbians, by the way.
Exactly.
It is.
No, it is. And they want the women. I get it. I want women too. They want to keep them on this reservation.
No, but it's like, of course these feminists hate men. They're all lesbians. If you look, I say this in my talks, and people get offended by this. No, exactly. You look at the academic roster. You look at the faculty list in a gender studies department.
They want to bring girls in, brainwash them.
Divorcee, dyke. And we're letting these women lecture like other women on how to negotiate with men. It's like putting Hitler in charge of a museum of Jewish antiquity. Why are these angry, overweight, horrendous, like chip on shoulder conspiracy theory, indulging lesbianic monsters telling women how to be women? That's insane.
I mean, and everyone's wearing like pink and little green, non-threatening, colors, all and this is what we face. So this is for college students, and this is what men look like now, on average. It's literally men in pastels, and part of the effeminate thing is they have these little wispy beards and like bandanas, and they're all walking around bending their wrist like, I mean, I don't know what it is. No, there's men everywhere wearing dresses, I'm telling you. It's like, they're just like, New World Order, slaughter me, please. The New World Order's like, act like a jellyfish coward and giggle at all reality. They're like, yes, yes. Anyways. But the controller level ones are just like, know what they're doing. And then parents aren't parents and dads are bad. And that's the other message. The men are all attacked and heterosexuals were being made fun of on 2.5 Men. That was the other part. So it's not just gay, 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 gay. It was men bad, masculine men bad, family bad. And I'm just like, what type of society are these screwballs trying to set up here? Go rip me off. I mean, it's just like, because they get into it. and go, oh my gosh, so trendy, and we're gonna get cunny, and I'm friendly, I'm nice, and it's going after the young people who are in a narcoleptic state, are attracted like moths to flame to someone going, war, trendy, invade, help the children, And I mean, and I'm like, and I started watching more of their videos, and it gets worse. I mean, I'm not joking, folks. It's not the people, men that want to be women or women that want to be men. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with something bigger. The most protected class are going to be augmented humans, cyborgs, you name it. And you're going to have humanoids, which again isn't a man and a woman with the chromosomes splicing together. They're already announcing the first baby with 3 parents to be born this